Alright guys, how's it going? I managed to pick up this nice example of a USGI military stainless steel pocket knife. They're sometimes known as the demo knife. People believe that the demolition squad or the bomb squad would use them because they're stainless steel and non-magnetic, which is totally false. I'll just prove that. I got a magnet here, and these are not non-magnetic. A lot of stainless steel is non-magnetic, but it's to do with the makeup of the steel, how much chromium is in it, etc. But these knives are definitely magnetic, as you can see. My little magnet ladybird here will hang on there very easily. So anyway, so that's a rumour, untrue. Anyway, the Vietnam War, which this one is from, this one's dated 1965. And the Vietnam War ran from 1954 to 1975. And these were issued to the US military. So it consists of a bottle lifter, flathead screwdriver, and these older ones have the little lift lever on the side there. Later ones don't have that. And it also has a can opener, which has can opener written on it, just in case you didn't know what it was. It's actually a pretty nice can opener, but these are designed more for the right-handed use as opposed to left-handed. And you can tell that if you just run your thumb down the side, you will feel it catch on this side and not on this side. Alright, let's see what else it's got in here. Main blade, of course, which is a spear blade. And we got the awl. I think that's the correct way of saying it, awl. And this is quite a sharp point on it. Nice little ridge there, which makes it pretty strong. It increases the strength having that little ridge there. Nice and smooth on this side. So it needs a bit of a clean up, so I'm going to give a bit of a squirt with some ballistol and start cleaning it. I'm just going to use some cotton buds, clean it out there. This is full of years of dirt, but it is in really good shape. So I hope whoever owned this pocket knife, whoever was issued with it, I hope they made it out of Vietnam in one piece okay, but of course many of them didn't, unfortunately. But this knife is in such good shape, I don't think it could have been used out in the field for too long. If you look at the blade there, let's have a look. I mean, yeah, it's got some scuff marks on it, but I don't know if that was ever sharpened. It's not sharp now. I will sharpen it. I want it to get... I like knives to be used as they were intended. So I'm going to sharpen it. I know a lot of people wouldn't. They would leave it as it is. You know, may affect its value or whatever. But I don't own knives to be just looked at. And I know I'm not going to use this knife a great deal, but I want to use it somewhat, you know. Now we're talking Camillus specific here for these knives, and as you see, this one's dated 1965. It's the same age as me, coincidentally or not. But I did read that they started date stamping. Camillus started date stamping in 1958, but I don't think that's quite right, as I found an example of one, which I'll put the picture up, and that one's date stamped 1957, and I can't find any evidence of a date stamped one before 57. If you know of any, or if you have one dated, specifically the stainless steel one, if you've got one dated before 1957, just let us know in the comments. And prior to date stamping, they would just have New York stamped underneath Camillus. The original Camillus cutlery factory was located in the village of Camillus in New York. And Camillus went bankrupt in 2007, and the brand name and the property were bought by Acme United Corporation, and they bought all of that for $200,000 at a bankruptcy auction. And a bit later on, in 2013, a good part of the original building, the factory, was caught fire and was destroyed. Since then, the factory has been turned into apartments and a few shops, I think. And in 2009, Acme United, they relaunched the Camillus brand name at a show in Las Vegas. And the knives that they produce now are all like a modern style knife. So Camillus, or Acme United as they really are, they co-design and promote their outdoor adventure knives and equipment with the TV series Survivor Man. So really, you see the Camillus name brand around now, but it's not really anything like what it was. It's in name only now, I think. Right, so I'm putting a little bit of an edge on this. I'm not going to go wild. Just getting it sharp so it's useful as a knife. And I'm sure someone's going to mention about how I'm sharpening this, but when I was in the military, this is the kind of thing we used. It's easy to carry, and that's the reality of sharpening blades out in the field. If you did it different, let us know how you did it. Yeah, we would sometimes break out a little fine sharpening stone as well out in the field. This one's a black, hard, fine stone. It comes from Arkansas, from Dan's Whetstone Company. I'll show you the little leather pouch it comes in. Pretty nice stone. When you work on a blade, then you start noticing things that you never noticed before. And they're not off me. I never laid the stone down on this. That's off previous use. But you see on the spear point there, I can see it has been sharpened before, and it's kind of the point itself is dulled off. If you get yourself one of these knives, when you're opening up the blades, make sure you fully open each side. So like don't have two sides up like that and then open them together, because that'll snap. See how this is raised here? Yeah, the backbone, the spring is raised here. Well, it pivots on this center rivet here, so it's pivoting up as this side opens. And if you open both sides together, both sides are going to try and pivot up, and that's when you break the spring. So you can open all the blades, just make sure they're fully open before you go open the other side up. Just a little tip, because you will see a lot of these blades with broken springs in them. It's cleaned up quite nice in there. So that's it. Just wanted to do a quick video on this knife. I like them a lot. This is my first original one. Marbles make a copy, which is a really good copy, and I'll make a video of comparing the two. But for today, this is just what I wanted to do. Like I say, I'm all about using knives, so let's use the bottle opener. Works great. Alright, so to all you Vietnam vets out there, cheers! Probably the first time this knife has been used in a long time. Alright, catch you later guys.